Freefall stars Andrea Londo as Sarah. After attempting to take her own life, she now must wrestle with her overbearing husband Nick, played by Shawn Ashmore. This is written by Kent Harper and is directed by Adam Stillwell, and it had a very brief festival run at the end of last year where it received some positive reviews. It's a psychological horror movie where we have Sarah, who suffers from these severe bloody hallucinations that continuously haunt her, while her husband exhibits increasingly suspicious behavior, rarely letting her make a move on her own. Now, it was especially nice seeing Shawn Ashmore, who's always been a solid actor, especially from his X-Men days, and he does a great job of giving off this somewhat charming, but still clearly unsettling feel, as he continues to get more and more overbearing as the film goes on. I enjoyed his performance, as well as Andrea Londo's, who I'm not quite as familiar with, and I always love a good, atmospheric horror movie. This was shot well, and I do appreciate that it tries to build up this sense of mystery. Unfortunately, though, this one didn't quite work for me. I get that part of the tension stems from something clearly being off about Ashmore's character, and that's meant to throw off Londo's character, who's increasingly suspicious of him and doesn't quite believe certain things he says about their history together. But by making it so abundantly clear right from the start, it would also undermine a lot of the tension that it was attempting to build up, especially as it was accompanied by a score that felt a bit too on the nose, as it would blast at moments that were meant to feel like Sarah was losing her mind or thrown off by Nick's behavior. It gave this film the feel that we know there's clearly going to be a twist where Nick isn't who he says he is, and it's just a matter of when. While all the performances were fine and it didn't make the film unbearable or anything, we're mainly sitting around just because we're waiting to see what this big reveal is that we know is clearly coming, not because there's a cleverness to the story or that it feels so unpredictable or anything, if that makes sense. And even when we get to that reveal, which I won't spoil in case you would like to see this, it's one that felt a bit underwhelming. A lot of it's presented through exposition, and it felt like an oddly quiet moment rather than anything where it's built up to this grand, emotionally resonant reveal. And it's kind of a shame because it doesn't feel like anyone was attempting to phone it in or give us something lazy. The effort was clearly there. Some of the hallucinations are these unique visual moments, and it was clear part of this was to get into Sarah's psyche as she dealt with this obnoxious husband. But given that Sarah is someone who's questioning who she is right off the bat, it's not the easiest to connect with her either, despite Londo's solid enough performance, combined with the very on-the-nose presentation of these sequences that are meant to feel tense, and it just didn't quite land for me. So all in all, it makes The Freefall a noble effort, but ultimately a swing and a miss. I appreciate its attempts at building up a mystery and diving into psychological horror territory, but the fact it made Nick so obviously suspicious, as well as its on-the-nose score, often undermined the tension it was meant to build, which especially fell flat with its underwhelming ending, and what didn't help either was its inability to get us to connect with the lead character. There are some good performances and nice visual cues, but it's not enough to make this anything I'd call memorable. The Freefall gets a 4.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see The Freefall, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you find it scary? Did you like the performances? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.